The hair that whispered the truth. On a quiet evening in Tucson, the desert wind moved gently through the neighborhood where 84-year-old Nancy Guthrie lived alone in a small, peaceful home. Her neighbors knew her as kind, soft-spoken, and full of warmth. Every morning she watered her plants before sunrise and waved at passing cars with a gentle smile. But one morning, Nancy was gone. Her front door was unlocked. Her glasses rested beside her favorite chair. A cup of tea sat cold on the kitchen table. There were no signs of a struggle, no screams, no witnesses, only silence. At first, investigators believed Nancy may have wandered away, but her family knew something was terribly wrong. Nancy suffered from health problems and would never leave without telling anyone. Days turned into weeks. Then came the disturbing letters. Anonymous ransom notes began arriving, claiming Nancy was alive somewhere in Mexico. The letters demanded money and warned the family not to contact police. But detectives noticed strange inconsistencies. The handwriting changed. The details didn't match. Some investigators believed the notes were nothing more than cruel attempts to exploit the family's pain. Still, hope refused to die. Meanwhile, the investigation itself began falling apart behind the scenes. Rumors spread through the sheriff's department. Sheriff Nanos faced accusations of perjury, and tensions inside the office grew worse each day. Detectives argued. Trust disappeared. Some feared the case would collapse before the truth was ever discovered. And then, a single strand of hair changed everything. Crime scene investigators revisited Nancy's bedroom one final time. Hidden near the edge of the bed, they discovered a tiny rootless hair sample, so small it almost escaped notice forever. To most people, it looked worthless. But forensic experts saw possibility. The hair was sent to a specialized DNA laboratory, capable of using advanced sequencing technology rarely available in older missing person cases. Scientists explained that even without a root, modern forensic methods might still recover enough genetic material to identify the person who left it behind. For the first time in months, investigators had something real. Not a rumor, not a ransom letter, not speculation. Evidence. Experts now believe the hair may belong to someone who was inside Nancy's home shortly before she vanished. If the DNA can be matched, it could reveal a stranger connected to her disappearance and possibly expose what truly happened that night. Today, Nancy Guthrie's family continues waiting for answers. Somewhere beyond the desert roads of Arizona, the truth may still be hiding. And perhaps the smallest piece of evidence imaginable, a single strand of hair, could finally speak for a woman who no longer can. Ending line for video. Sometimes the loudest clues are not the biggest, but the ones almost too small to see.